Welcome to Fantastic Females, our adventure to finding the mythical island of freedom together. I'm Kalyani.
And I'm Rupali. We are your next door finance experts sharing our experiences in the world of money and energetics.
So, episode 1 of Fantastic Females, we're going to start with introducing ourselves. Who are we? Who are you, Rupali?
Hello, I'm Rupali. I've got a background in maths and stats. I've been in the corporate world for 12 plus years within the banking and asset management industry. What about you?
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It was.
I'm Kalyani, an economics postgraduate, and now a serial entrepreneur with a corporate background in finance and analysis. Equally fun.
It is actually, isn't it? We both love this stuff. So,
We
what are
love
we
it.
doing? And so, how do we know each other?
So I think we've been in Dubai for a similar amount of time. And as we've been a part of a mutual group of friends since about 8-9 years. So we've known each other as more as distant friends or acquaintances. But we've come closer in the last couple of years since we've been more vocal and we've been sharing about our personal growth journey.
Exactly. So I embarked on my personal growth journey about 2 to 3 years ago, which is when Kalyani and I started opening up around how we're approaching this topic of growth, right? And so each time we meet, we dive into the deep end, start talking about the deepest of things, fun, light, but deep. And in the end of the day, we'd be like, oh, we didn't even say hello, how are you?
Exactly. Just to add also to our backgrounds, we've both done certifications in coaching, hypnosis, chakra diagnosis, access bars. Am I missing anything? Reiki. And we bring all of that together with finance to this podcast.
And so here's a little snippet of what brings us here, our story.
So I'm from India originally, then I've lived in the UK, and now I'm based out of Dubai since 10 years. I was a straight A student working towards my master's from London School of Economics. After this, most of my peers I found went into banking or consulting, but I wanted to do something different. I also remember wanting to be an entrepreneur since the age of maybe 16 or 17. But at that time, after university, my passion for behavioral economics took me towards fashion retail. I used to actually really love what I did, but a toxic work culture and I had my son in 2017 weren't a good combination. So I kind of went back to my authentic desire to be an entrepreneur, create a larger impact. And my first business was a kids' book subscription service, which was founded in 2018 and then was sold on in 2021.
How exciting. You created and sold a business.
Loved it. And Rupali,
I've been brought up in a joint family living in South Africa. I've been in Dubai for nearly 10 years. I've worked in the asset management and banking industry, which is male dominated, for 12 plus years in the risk and quantitative space. I've chased qualifications, climbed the corporate ladder. I've lived a life that I thought I should be living. After which, I embarked a journey of connecting with myself on a much deeper level.
I love the part where you said, I lived a life that I thought I should be living. I feel like we're going to go into that a lot in future.
Definitely.
Why are we so passionate about being here to share this information?
I think for me, my interaction with many people has resulted in highlighting that what comes so easy to me, the knowledge on finance and numbers, as well as the dynamic of personal growth and energetics, is not as easy for others given the information overload and all the noise in the media. And the fact that there are so many tools that can be utilized in a very efficient way to get to where we'd like to be. I'm on a journey of personal growth within which I've had some life changing experiences around mindset and beliefs, and I would absolutely love to share my experience with investments and elements of my personal growth to inspire you to embark on your own.
Through my personal journey and experiences, I've seen a lot of people being stuck in situations or jobs that they don't fully enjoy. And a lot of it comes down to financial security. And I almost feel like there is this trade off between emotional and financial stability. So in 2020, I kind of went through a journey where I wanted to prove to myself that it was possible to have both with a little more knowledge and planning. So for me, the route to financial freedom came via stock investments and creating a passive income via stock investments. What came as a big surprise in this was how new this information felt despite my background. I kind of had to reflect on how there were hardly any practical finance modules taught in school. And this could be by design to kind of keep us all in the proverbial system. So then I started learning through my own research and my own investments. And I'm so passionate about sharing this information so that other women feel a lot more confident and don't need to go through the steep learning curve that I had to undertake. I have another business called Trading Mum, through which I teach trading to smaller groups and individuals. Trading is one way of creating passive income that's worked for me, but there is so much in this universe of finance that can be useful to all of us. So, we are here to make it really easy and digestible by using simple English terminology. And also, I feel quite passionate about creating a platform for starting these conversations in this region.
Yep, exactly. I think we're both super passionate about money, investments, finance, energetics. And so that's what brings us here, right? How did Fantastic Females come about?
Well, as per my general kind of approach to anything, I started researching some financial certifications. Well, as per my general pattern, I love to get certificates. I'm a certificate holder.
Don't we all? Is that not how it works?
I hope it does. So I reached out to Rupali after kind of a casual conversation that we'd had about financial coaching or financial advisory, about some certifications that I was considering to become a financial advisor and come from that space, that formal space in my other business, Trading Mum. And from one thing to another, we kind of shared how we were passionate about sharing information, and that didn't require any additional certification. So, this podcast was kind of born from a very electric kind of alignment on this topic.
Over the period of what, 2 to 3 weeks, really, right? You were where? You were on holiday and we had like a WhatsApp chat and it came about?
Yeah, I was on holiday in Singapore specifically. And then I got really excited about this. So I was trying to hold back my excitement while I was still like typing out conversations that I would love to have, typing out content ideas. And I was kind of trying to see where Rupali is. Luckily, she matched my excitement. And here we are.
I think a big part of how this came about is actually our conversations around, firstly, why do we do that many courses, right? The energetics of it. Why do we want to learn so much? Where's this coming from? Secondly, why do we want to create this podcast? Like, what's in it that excites us so much? And so these are the levels of conversations we have about so many little bits. And this is how we get to share snippets of our conversations with you.
Exactly. Most of what we will be sharing on this podcast is stuff that we anyway speak about or research in our daily lives, or they're part of our day jobs. So we're just looking forward to letting you in our conversations and kind of giving you a snippet of how our minds work, and in the process making you a bit more confident, a bit more, and feel like it's a bit more fun to manage your own funds.
Yeah, which brings us to how the name came about. How did we come up with the name?
For me, this is a call out to my childhood obsession with Enid Blyton novels. They were always like named in terms of numbers. There was a Secret Seven, there was a Famous Five. So for me, somehow this has a call out to that in terms of embarking on an adventure, and that's very exciting. So Fantastic Females feels like a team that's going on this adventure. And also the letters FIN denote finish, meaning your search for raw and unedited, simplified information on finance finishes with us with this podcast. And that's what my motivation is, to share my information.
Exactly. So this name really represents our intention for it to be an adventure, something that is fun and easy, a journey to look forward to versus the usual heaviness, boring terms, the jargon that finance, money, and investments lends itself to.
Speaking of looking forward to, we have so much in store for our future episodes planned already. After the first few episodes, where we go into more introductions and setting the basics, where we kind of introduce definitions, go into some basic concepts, we will start going into explaining modes of investments, going into your particular situation based on your risk tolerance, breaking it down for where you can start as of today, bringing you some market updates and interesting conversations around finance and energetics from this region.
What excites me is that we're aiming to cover topics on finance and investments and how absolutely anyone could start from exactly where they are, right? It's simple, it's easy, and we're here to take you on that journey.
Let's kind of finish today's episode with about 3 to 5 things that you feel excited about covering with this.
So, what I'm absolutely excited about is breaking down the finance and economy into bite sized, easy to use, simple steps. Secondly, understand the role of energetics and mindset in money. That's such a big one, right? Thirdly, power to create a small shift in our listeners' lives, which can result in a ripple effect in their circles. And fourthly, the last one is a little bit of a selfish one to personally grow through it all along with our listeners.
And yeah, why not? For me, it comes down to seeing more women feel confident about money. Secondly, I want to create a platform for these conversations in this region. I don't think there's enough being spoken about in the market about the finance industry. And I'm so excited about creating that platform. And thirdly, seeing two of my passion areas of money and spiritual growth coming together. So, to finish this introductory episode, I would like to mention that both Rupali and I are pretty personal and we keep to ourselves. We don't actually tend to post a lot on social media as well. So it's a massive action of being outside our comfort zones. So please share this podcast, leave your reviews, your comments to support us on our journey. We are so passionate about making your lives more abundant with this information.
So, with that, we bring this episode of our financial adventure to an end. Please follow us on all social media platforms at Fantastic Females.
The details are in the show notes. Leave us a review to help with our growth and share this podcast with your loved ones to bring them along on this journey.